Rocco, that was quite a duel out there. What was it like to watch your team stay the course and find a way to win this one?
Yeah, it was a great game, great atmosphere. Both sides pitched very well. Gibby was phenomenal. I don't think he could have thrown the ball any better than he did. He had total command of everything he was doing, everything he was trying to do. Command, feel, mixing his pitches exceptionally well. The pure stuff was very good. I mean, it was just a wonderful start from beginning till the 8th inning, and then Raj came in and finished it off. We pitched well. We played good defensively. Scopey had the nice, fun double play early on. It was a great game, and it's nice to play a good quality game like that and get it done.
And then how fitting that Kyle's battery mate is the one to drive in the run support.
Yeah, Mitch. I thought Mitch saw the ball pretty well, had some good at bats, but just put a good swing on the ball. And on a night where, we've had some games where we've swung the bat well this year, and on a night where, we had a few opportunities and weren't able to get it done, I think it just shows the character of our guys. No, there's no real panic. There's just guys going up there and trying to have a good at bat, and Mitch did, what he's done a few times already for us this year.
And you could see the excitement, emotion as he was rounding the bases, and then afterwards, he just got another huge ovation. You could see the emotion in his face. How special is that to see a guy really be able to enjoy and be so appreciated for a big moment like that?
Yeah, you can't make that stuff up. It just, it happens organically, and tonight was one of those nights. It was a great night. Started out great, having Joe and Maddie on the field and getting a chance to celebrate them, and like I said, the atmosphere in the stadium was really something special, and then to be able to pull it out late after a pretty unique, nice pitcher's duel, it was a nice night.
What was the deciding factor between Gibson and Rogers for the 9th inning for you?
Well, Gibby obviously was throwing the ball great. I mean, there was no sign. It's not like you're looking at it and there were big signs that said it was time to get Kyle out of the game. He threw the ball so well. I think there are a lot of factors. It's a good close game. We have Raj, who's as good as it gets with what he does, who's extremely well rested and ready to go. Truthfully, I don't think there's a wrong decision there. I just thought that the right thing to do was get Raj in there. I know he's probably chomping at the bit after not throwing in a while, but I thought it just made sense to get him out there. I thought the matchups made sense. I just thought there were a few things that pointed in that direction, but it's not easy when a guy's throwing the ball that well. It's a pretty unique start. I mean, you don't see very many starts that go quite like that. It was a phenomenal start.
When someone like Keller's throwing like that heavy ball, it takes patience to wait for him to get a pitch up, right?
Yeah, he's done a nice job against us. That's his second start where he's competed very well. I can't say we've been looked overly comfortable against him. I think he's executed very well. He's got a good breaking ball too. It's just a guy that maybe we don't see as well as maybe some other guys, but he's pitched well, and yeah, he does throw. He's got good velocity on his fastball. He moves it around the zone. It's not like he's just out there doing one thing. And I think the type of fastball that it is, he can ride it up in the zone, but he also can kind of, I don't know, people describe it different ways, but you might have to see it up sometimes to see it back down and have it come back to you as a right-handed hitter. But he does a good job. I mean, he does a really good job, and he competes very well against us.
How is Byron?
Byron's doing fine. He, I don't know the term, we're going to call it contusion, wrist contusion. He came out okay. We took some images, and they came back negative. So the result of that obviously is good. We'll see how he is tomorrow when he gets here. But it's pretty positive news.
You about Polanco, try to use all tools in his toolbox, squaring around the butt there before you struck out. Is that a good time for that, you think? Or?
Well, I mean, Polo makes a lot of good decisions out there. So, he's a guy that we trust in a lot of ways. He's a good baseball player. We talk about every situation. We'll probably talk about everything that happened tonight. It was a good competitive game where there was a lot of stuff going on. He's I consider him one of the better hitters in baseball. But also he has that to break out whenever, and he's broken it out before in maybe some more unusual situations, and it's it's worked out well. So I don't just look at it and go, you know, it's an unusual time, he needs to be swinging the bat. I don't look at it like that. There might be times where we actually do have those conversations and maybe nudge him towards swinging the bat, but I like to hear what the player has to say about it before, you know, I comment on it in any way. And again, I'll reiterate, he's a great baseball player, he's got a great mind, and I think he likes having those conversations.